Hey everybody, good evening. I wanted to do just a quick clarification video on the little issue I had with the starter, and it was very minor, so I'll just show it on the old starter here. When I said I had to reroute a wire, and what had happened was basically my trigger wire was I had to bend the eyelet. The eyelet was touching directly to the starter motor here. So obviously when it was getting a signal, the starter was spinning, but the solenoid wasn't kicking out the gear. So all I had to do was bend the little eyelet so it came out straight and it wasn't touching this there. So that was really the only issue, and just a clarification on the last video of when I said I had to rewire or reroute that trigger wire, and that's all it was the little eyelet was flat. I just kind of bent it so the wire was coming out this way and not touching that little stud. So that's it on that. Another thing I'm going to do, just for fun, because we got a couple weeks until the next test and tune, if I can't make it out on a Wednesday night streetcar night, I am going to put the straight pipes on there, the header extensions. I'm going to put those on there and fire this up and see what it sounds like with the header extensions on there. See what that does. One other thing I did, since I went to manual brakes from Power Brakes, I didn't need the vacuum tee anymore. So I blocked that off. The big one here. The only thing I had on there was this little vacuum tube for my vacuum gauge. So all I did was pop that on there, and then I moved the fuel pressure regulator vacuum source up one right here. So, and got rid of the vacuum tee. So I don't really need that. And then one other thing I'm going to try, and just doing some reading, I'm going to try locking out the timing to 32 degrees and see how it likes that. Some guys said it helped their 60 foot when they had their timing locked out a little bit. I don't street drive the car, so it's not an issue of fuel economy or anything like that. So I modified the tune and just put the whole timing table to 32 degrees and saved it as a separate tune. So we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, you know, on a TFI, you can pull this spout out, and the computer will not change the timing to wherever you set it. But this way, I can leave it at the 10 degrees. I'll just change it in the timing table and make one timing table all 32 degrees and see how that does. And then I can just switch back to the other tune and let the computer control the timing. And we can try those back to back. So that's another thing I'm going to try. I'm still kind of thinking I might want to do something different with this. I'm not sure. For the time being, it's fine. But I was thinking maybe I may go ahead and get some more of this intercooler piping and fab up a pipe myself instead of using the plastic. Although it's not going to crush like that flimsy hose I was using before. So that is the update. I didn't get to really mess with anything this weekend. You know, we've got, matter of fact, we got a painter. We're getting our deck around the pool refinished on Wednesday, so we kind of had to clear everything off of there. So kind of just been doing some other things, and really just kind of tired from getting back from vacation and getting caught up with work and everything. So anyway, that's the update for you guys. Another thing, I did, from going to the track, drained the catch can, which I think actually 3 drops came out. So that was no blow-by going on there, so that's really good. And haven't had any issues since I rebuilt this motor again. One last thing I've been considering is with these headers, I don't know how these are the BBK 1 3/4 long tubes. I'm not sure. I mean, I know they're not the highest quality, but they're relatively affordable and they fit fine in my car. But I don't think their ceramic coating is all that great, as far as I don't really feel a lot of lower heat, because I also have the same headers non-ceramic coated. I have the chrome plated ones, and I don't remember putting these on and having it feel dramatically lower in heat in the engine bay. So I don't know. I'm considering maybe wrapping these headers with the with the heat wrap, but that will be that's not a major concern. Just wanted to see what you guys think about wrapping ceramic coated headers, and if you guys think header wrap works better than ceramic coating. But that will be the next thing I test, and we'll get started. We'll mess around with the locked out timing table earlier sometime this week. When my wife's car is the first car in the driveway here, so she's kind of got this blocked in, and I really don't. She doesn't like when I run it in the garage for more than a minute or something, because the exhaust fumes does build up in here. So I'm going to wait for her car to be gone, and then I can back this out in the driveway, keep everybody happy, and go from there. But yeah, the big thing, they're supposed to start repainting our pool deck on Wednesday, so I kind of got to get everything cleared off of the pool deck, and we still got to pick out a color for the guy. But anyway, that's the update. I appreciate everybody commenting and watching the videos. I appreciate it. We'll get back to the track as soon as we can. I'm just doing little updates here and there, and not going to do anything major until we'll see how long this track is going to stay open. But I am saving up for a trailer, so we're going to have to start going to some other, either Redding, Fallon, Nevada, or Sonoma Raceway, which they only have Wednesday night racing, so that will be tough to do on a weeknight with work. And that's more like a street legal race car night, so not anything where the track is prepped or anything. So this hopefully this Grudge Fest goes down in October, and again, because the track should be prepped well for that. Otherwise, it's just a Wednesday night with not much prep going on. So from the last visit, where the car was getting loose on me, and I think again on the gear changes, it's upsetting and unloading the rear suspension, pushing, when you push in the clutch. So I'm going to put the rear shocks on full tight. They were on 8 before, so I'm trying to stiffen up that back end. And I did have some other people suggested my tire pressure was too low. I was running at 12.5, and these are 26 by 10s. So some people suggested they did very well running at up to 16 pounds. So I'm going to try that, and I can always work my way down. And then we do have the new front runners. Hopefully they'll give us a little better control, and the new caster camber plates. So hopefully we got this front end dialed in pretty straight, and go from there. We got our starting issues handled, so I'm happy with all that. And we just got to find a track to go to. All right, guys. Again, appreciate your support. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hope everybody has a great week. Thank you.